What is up? What is up? Nejire Hado, new character finally in the game, and not only that, but the game decided to step its game up and give us a skill overview and a character tutorial that gives you honor coins. It's back, people. The thing we've been waiting for is finally back. They skipped this after they did All Might, after they did Endeavor and Stain. They skipped this part, but now they decided to renew it. And it's finally here, and I didn't know you can click on that preview thing. I thought it'd take you to YouTube or something, but yo, there you go, man. And now we have skills, and it looks from here. Let's see. So first, this whole video, I'm gonna summon in a different video. This video right here, I'm gonna talk about whether you should summon or not. Personally, I think there hasn't been anyone else to summon for unless you've been going in on cards or you're waiting for the Endeavor active card or something. This is hero rating. You're going to get your attack up by like, I don't know, maybe 30, like a 30 plus attack increase. Who knows how much HP? So yeah, man, if you care about hero rating and increasing your overall roster, you should just try to get every new character that exists. And honestly, I mean, Hado is finally someone new to play with. I will always play with All Might, but man, would I love playing with Nejire. And from the looks of it, there's gonna be a whole lot of Nejire out in the field because just that S, you get to increase your allies, all your allies' attack by increasing their crit and their crit damage. Now, we all know how crazy Cold Shot is. This is probably going to replace Momo as the best support character that you want on your team. If anything, you could have Nejire, All Might as DPS, or World Hero Mission Deku if you were lucky enough to get him during his limited banner. And then you could have Nejire, Momo as double support. And then your main DPS could be like World Hero Mission Deku or All Might or Endeavor or anyone else that really pulls out that damage, you know, or Stain. So is Nejire a must summon? Probably not. But if you care about your overall account, man, and you want a new character, you want to up your hero rating, you want to be helpful and not kicked for not having a super valuable character, Nejire Hado might be the way to go. And remember, there's level 70 in the horizon. Now, right now, only one person in my server has hit level 70. Holler back, man. Ozoli has all the way got there in my alliance. I'm still level 68. I don't know how he got to 70. My dude must have used like those consumable energies or hero coins. But yeah, man, that's insane. And Nejire right here will be super helpful, increasing everybody's crit rate and crit damage. Now, it looks like she's all about vitality, and they spelled vitality wrong. Did you all see that? What? But yeah, so it's all about vitality. So she has this bar down here, and it seems to give her something called vitality. We all know what vitality usually means. It means health points, man. It means bars, and in real life, it just means how lively a person really is. So, like, it makes sense that vitality is used for health, but for some reason here, vitality is whatever gives her the ability to, I guess, throw out more force. So more life force, you know, in her attacks. So that's what that does. Her, oh my, what? All right, her basic attack is insane. If you haven't seen more content, the game added new stages. Well, one new stage to hero rating. So already we had one new stage previously where I think the dude just had, yeah, super easy to beat. The only thing is every couple of seconds you needed to do a dodge on their attack. It hits the area of the entire stage, and you would lose, I don't know, like a third or 1/4 of your HP. You get hit 3 or 4 times, you automatically die. If you dodge, there's a chance that an HP pack will drop and you can, you know, recover some HP, or something to like the little soda cans that up your ult. After that, the newest stage that just dropped just has a whole lot of invisible lizards, which makes the card super optimal for that one stage, or just some huge AoE. But look at that, Nejire's basic attack has huge AoE. She's built for that last stage, bro. So already you can see some value with Nejire, not only as a really good support character, because honestly, if we're gonna get some more content that's like highly difficult, just throwing 3 DPS might not be the best thing to do, and maybe having a support character will be the way to go. Another thing about Nejire is that she's basically like Uraraka, where she actually gets to float. Now, the only bad thing about being able to float is that you can get totally knocked down by any sort of attack. So it's kind of cool since you're up there, you kind of have to hit like kind of high up to like hit this person. But the other thing about it is once you're hit, you're going to lose all that value that you get from when you're floating up top. So the thing about her is she needs to be floating for her to give that buff to a lot of characters. So the only way you can buff your allies is while you're up in the air. So a lot of things with her is going to kind of be like how Dabi is. You want to make sure that you try to balance out how much vitality, how much of that lower bar or meter that you have to make sure that you continuously give that buff to everybody else. Now you're going to be able to see that buff on the upper left corner. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like she buffs herself here, but if it does, we'll go ahead and look at the stats on the upper left. They just kind of pop up. So if you ever been playing AA, agency assessment, you look at the upper left of your character where your like your face, your name, and that bar is, you actually can see whether or not you have buffs on you. And then you can click on those buffs. Some of them only last a few seconds and they'll go away. But if you click on those buffs, you get to see what buffs you have. And then these are going to be like Hado buffs. I don't know what they're going to name them, but yeah, you'll have probably whatever her skill name is under her passives. It's probably going to pop up something like that. But yeah, as you can see, it's all about having her vitality up. Once you're up there, you get to use your Q, which depending on how much vitality you have, does more damage. So you want to try to get up to like 100. And then you want to use her E. And then W just seems to be the skill that makes you go up in the air to float. Now, the thing that's a little different about her is once you like pop a skill off, you actually need to press W again so you can float back up. So most of her skill rotation is going to be like doing the basic attack to build up your vitality. Hopefully you start off at max vitality, that way you could actually use her. Unlike, I don't know, Fumikage maybe. Fumikage you have to build up the meter, but it's pretty quick. For her, it seems to be pretty slow, but we'll see what the auto does. And let's see how you start. It looks like you start at max vitality, which makes sense. You don't start dead, right? You should start at full vitality instead of not. So, ooh, look, you click auto, the first thing she does is her ult. Her ult seems to be like, I don't know how to explain this, really distanced. So like if you were right in front of somebody, you might jump over them. Like you might float over them and like just go right over their head. So for the ult, you might want to be a little, like you might want to do a little step back first before you do that ult. And a lot of her skills, oh, so it's cancelable after the second attack. Her basic, so you want to go like 1-2 skip and then you can continue it. It's what it said in the last tutorial. But yeah, I really do like the large amount of hits with the wave. So the closer you get, the more waves that you get. So I don't know why they did this to her ult, where she like kind of jumps straight forward and then you'll end up missing. It's better if you kind of like step back and do it and get more of the field that way. So I don't really like that, but yeah, it looks like in the auto there's a lot of basic attacks to try to build up vitality. I don't know why he didn't just go up in the air. Like, I don't know why the computer didn't say, all right, let's go W, then let's go Q. And then charge up on the E. I like that E's like a charge move. That's always a cool thing to see. But let's go ahead and turn off auto and let's see what it's like. So first thing, oh, look at that. I'm up in the air. I don't know how I didn't get hit, but I'm up in the air. And then, well, oh, I forgot. I have to press I have to renew the W. All right. So W to get in the air, Q, and then E. But now I gotta like try to regain some vitality. Yes. All right, let's see how this goes. So far, you know, remember this is there's nothing on her. This is just a trial, and I feel like maybe I'm not getting, like, they didn't activate any of the passives because this is way slow. Look how little vitality I'm gaining from every basic attack. Really slow. And I'm barely taking, well, I guess I'm taking a lot of HP off, but he does have a lot of HP. But yeah, man, what is this, bro? Oh, is this it? All right, let's see. It kind of looks like the basic does more. Maybe Ecto might be the way to go. I feel like if you can play her, you don't need Ecto. You don't need to be doing basic attacks as much, because you'll just keep refreshing yourself up to the air, then you'll lose it, and then you want to, I don't know, build it back up and try to go up in the air, because the more you're up in the air, the more you're buffing your allies. I'm kind of looking at her as maybe a total support at this point. Really cool AoE and stuff, but probably really low on the damage. Yeah, because if this is supposed to be like a really good build, like 25k per damage and then non-crits, so maybe the passive does work, because she seems to be critting a lot, right? You see a lot of those high numbers that are orange instead of like the text that's not orange. So The white text, no, right? But the orange text, yes. They're not as much. But you see a lot of crit damage numbers. So maybe she is getting some crit while she's there. Yeah. But honestly, this is taking a really long time. Like if I was using any... What is that? Okay. Why do I miss at first? Is it just animation? What is this weird delay? I thought I missed, dude. I really did. I was like, whoa, was I too close? Alright. So it looks like we're just about done here. 50. And yeah, then the basic attack. Yeah, I don't know, man. I keep finding myself going to the basic attack. And then that was a cue to finish her off. Not bad. Really fun character. Really like the way she looks. I like her whole aesthetic. Every attack is like little rings of attacks. Like little blast rings, I guess. Pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and take her to the last one. So again, I'm thinking definitely if you want to help people, great support character. Of course, for me, number one thing is going to be to have her in hero rating to up my BP for all my other characters. Even if it's just a couple hundred BP, it's going to be worth it for me. Ha. And look at the dodge. Yeah, man. Alright, I thought maybe she'd get something. Some people get a small attack up with the dodge or like movement speed or something, but I didn't see anything for her after that dodge. If you did, let me know. But I don't think I saw anything when I was looking at her skills either. Alright. Boop. Nice. Now that I'm up in the air, we're going to go ahead and charge the E. Okay, a little bit of a delay. I like it. The E definitely supposed to be powerful. I'm just like, I'm not seeing it, bro. It looks like her basic attacks probably do just as much as her E. I don't know if it's just like a visual thing, but that's pretty much what I'm noticing. Like, look at this. All right, and now it doesn't really count because there's no defense, right? But yeah, look, her basic attack might be the way to go. I might build her with like an ecto build instead of a mustard build, right? And then finishing that off. Honestly, really cool, huge AoE. Definitely, I would put her... I don't like the way she kind of pushes everyone back, but based on her huge AoE, definitely a good character to have as an assist character as well. So not just to help you out, but also if you put him in the assist for hero rating, we'll be able to hit a lot of characters that you might not normally be able to hit. So also good. So basically, I think better version of Momo. I don't really know what the Momo buff is. Is it in her passives? I know it's something about the more you drop your cannons, the more like buff you give to everybody. I don't really see it. This is all about her fat, which is basically vitality for Nejire. Yeah, I don't really see... Wait, why does everyone say she's a buff character? I don't know, man. I don't really use Momo. But yeah, Nejire is basically a better version of Momo. I don't really know about what Momo does, but as long as you get her and you get her at S, she's already going to be a support. And then all you got to do is get in the air, crit rate, crit damage. You're going to see huge, huge gains. You're basically going to be attacking like your Ida, and you don't have his like other mechanics. You just need to just have that, and then you just go ham. So yeah, and if you didn't know, the last stage, the newest stage, like I said, it's just going to be a whole lot of lizards. Let me give it a sec. They go invisible. You have no idea where they are. You're like, oh my god, what am I going to do? Well, it doesn't really matter. All Might literally just tornadoes the entire stage and then drags everyone with him. So all I got to do is just use any of my skills, whether it's holding my basic, doing the W or the E or even the Q, and then just start running around. So it looks like Hado Nejire will completely dominate that stage, and even as an assist character will help you finish it. But yeah, that's my Nejire video. Should you get her? I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. You definitely should, man. Great assist. Why not for hero rating? And honestly, might be someone you really want to see. You can't double dip, but definitely someone you want to see in AA and other content that will be like co-play. So this has been your boy Anecdotal. If you like this video, man, make sure to like and share with anybody from the MHA community. And of course, don't forget to make yourself known. Comment down below and tell me if you are going to summon for Nejire. Peace.